Hello. Well, YouTube, I'm going to start my own little daily, weekly, who knows, randomly blog. Uh, Filmed a few clips already prior to this, but this is going to be the first one going up. I may include some of that other stuff, I may not. Who knows? Primarily, this video right now, I just want to introduce myself and kind of let you know why I'm starting this. I had this channel for ages, well, because of my Google account, but now I'm going to actually start vlogging. And if it looks like my attention's not on the camera, it's because I've got two cats and they are running around crazy, and I'm thinking here in a second they're going to knock the camera down. I'll let you see them real quick. Hold on. Oh, lovely. This is Remy. He's the male. They're both 7 months. Remy, say hi. And then his sister, Misa. And she's a little cutie. You'll see a lot of both of them. Misa, say hi. Okay, that was nice. She put her paw up. But like I said, right now they are crazy, running around like you wouldn't believe it. It's not normal for them. I mean, they do have their moments of excitement and gotta get my energy out. But normally around this time of the day, they're tame. I don't know, maybe because they know I'm doing this and they're like, no, pay attention to me. But, oh man, they're just acting crazy. Anyway, why I'm doing this. You probably can't tell by the way I am because right now I'm being entertained. I got this great smile. I got a smile on my face and stuff like that. But I want this to be not really a self-help channel, but I want this to be a channel that if anyone who's gone through what I've gone through can kind of look and say, yeah, you know, if this fool can make it, I can make it. And I'll go into my past later on. Nothing right now about where I've been, what I've done. I do want to do this as a daily accountability to me. If I can put myself out and say I'm going to do something and then I don't do it, then I'm going to have however many people will follow me point it out and say, hey, you didn't do what you said you were going to do. And I used to have an accountability group years ago, 15 years ago. But, you know, things changed in my life. I'm basically living alone in an isolated kind of small rural community. And my schedule isn't very normal. I work in a restaurant, so, you know, I can't really socialize with people. I don't have a huge group of church friends that I used to have, or not necessarily church friends, but just friends in general that would let me, where I can express myself. So, this kind of filling that void right now. Who knows, maybe that'll change in a few years, few months. But for now, I have to rely on this method. Mainly want to kind of let you in on some of the struggles I deal with. That being one of them, that I don't have a network of friends to just hang out and chill out with like I used to. You know, I have not really insecurity issues, but yeah, as you'll learn as time will go and I let a little bit more of me, more of my past kind of be told, you'll understand what I mean by this. But my esteem level's not quite as high as it once was. I'm not the same guy I used to be, and you'll see why later on. And I want to do this mainly because if I can help, if someone else is in the same boat as I am, I'm so close to 40 years old, and you have that sense of, well, what have I accomplished? And some people have done great. They've got a family, they've got children, they got a career that they are ecstatic about. It may not be ecstatic, but it's taking care of the bills, taking care of things. And here I am, still single, still, you know, never had any children, and had some pretty sour ends to some relationships. But through it all, I think that I still try to make it to where I have hope. And there's a lot of times that I put it on myself that I don't have hope. I put myself down or whatever. But I've decided, I made a conscious, clear decision months ago to no longer put myself down. Another reason I put this channel up, I know a lot of people struggle with diabetes. Diabetes is a huge thing in the United States. Obesity is a bad thing, or a bad thing, big thing. It just sounds wrong. Big thing. Obesity. But obesity is a problem. And I'm not like a huge guy, but as you could tell, I'm no thin kid either. So I want this to be a channel to where people who struggle with diabetes can give me feedback, or I can help them out with some of the things I've done and things I'm doing. And I really want this to be something where it's probably going to reach only a few people that would match my kind of my walk of life, and I want to help those people because I know that there are people that have odd schedules. That, like for me, I work in the food industry, and you can't really have a normal 9 to 5 life. When you're a cook, when you're a waiter, whatever, your life revolves around a schedule that's very different. Most people, at the end of the day, they take their family out to dine. 7 o'clock they're dining. Somebody's got to be cooking that food at 7 o'clock in the evening. Somebody's got to wash the dishes. Someone's got to close that restaurant by 9, 10 o'clock. And so, while a normal life set, a huge amount of people have a normal kind of schedule, there's most of us that don't. You go to Walmart at midnight or at 2 o'clock in the morning, you see people stalking. You see people working, and so that's the people that I best relate to, because that's the kind of work that I've normally done. I can remember in my mind maybe 2 times that I've had a normal schedule. The first was in the military, and the second was when I was working in construction. But that was it. All the other kind of jobs that I've held, careers that I've done, have been odd hours. Just kind of a list of work that I've done. I've been in convenience store sales, and I've been in the military, done construction. I've worked in telemarketing. I've worked in mobile cell phone stores, restaurants, kitchens for nursing homes. So I've done quite a variety of different things, and the majority of them have been evening hours or early morning hours, working at midnight at convenience store. So yeah, I really have not. The majority of my life has not been a 9 to 5 kind of life, and I'm fine with that. And for the most part, the people I know that are my friends have always been associated. I've always made my friends through the places I've worked because it's easier. You have that camaraderie. A, you work at the same place, but B, they share the kind of schedule you do. If you're off one day and they're off that same day, you know, you kind of used to getting up at 11 in the afternoon because you've been working 10 at night, you get home, wind down, and you really don't go to bed till 1 or 2. So, you know, they understand. They got that same kind of schedule. And by the time it's time to, you know, 11 comes up, you do your stuff, and you go to work at 3. And then 3 to 10. There you go. So, that's kind of the thing. So, once again, 3 things. I want this to be for accountability, for people who struggle with diabetes, such as I do, and for people who have odd schedules, like I do. And hopefully, I'll have other kind of things that people will be like, "Hey, I like that too. I kind of like this guy." But mainly, that's it. And I've already gone 12 minutes of blabbing on. So, my name's Roger, and perfectly Raj. So, I will talk to y'all later. Post this up. Once I get a computer, because right now all I'm going to be doing is as much editing as I can do on an Android tablet. So, yeah. Like I said, you'll kind of learn where I'm coming from on everything. And so, like I said, I say that a lot, don't I? We'll see how this turns out. I'll do my best at editing until I can get a computer. Once I get a computer, then this will be looking a little bit better, and I'll be able to edit more and do all that cool stuff. You'll get to see my 2 little pride and joys, Misa and Remy, and I'll be filming a lot of them and kind of throwing that. I might have like a weekend edition, a Saturday edition of the kind of like Ren and Stimpy, Ren and Missy. But, okay, copyright, I'm sorry. That's it. Nothing else to say. Just be who you are. Be proud of what you've done. And you can always overcome failures. And hopefully I'll live up to what I just said. I will. And I hope you do too. Bye.